look very familiar to you, and all you need to do is make sure that you've loaded up the landing page that we've been editing this entire time. Okay, now what you need to do is you need to go back to the source code. So you remember how to do that at the bottom of your page inside of the full custom site editor. Alright, make sure you click on source, which is going to give you again the source code. Okay, now again, just like the video, you're going to actually have to find the custom editor source code and change that and make sure that you put in your autoresponder instead of having mine there. That's very important. If you don't do this, what's going to happen is all your leads are going to get my emails, and it's not going to make sense. So the two things that you really need to change inside of the landing page is your video and your autoresponder. Okay, very important. If you don't do that, don't use the landing page. Remember that. So the first thing you need to do is you need to find out exactly where the autoresponder code is, and I'm going to show you exactly how to find that. Okay, so again, if you look down here, you'll see all the numbers, and what I need you to do is scroll down slowly until you find something that says begin form code. Actually, it's pretty easy to find. Alright, you can see that it says begin form code. Alright, and it's about 93, 94, 95, 96, somewhere around there. Okay, so about 95. Now the form code is pretty long. Alright, it's this is the actual form code that you get from inside of Carbon Copy Pro. Okay, so it says here begin form code, and it goes all the way down to somewhere about here where it says end form code. You can see where it says end form code right there. This is where the actual form code ends. Okay, and what am I talking about by form code? I'm actually talking about, you see where people put in their name, their email address, and their phone number? This thing is called a form. When they put in their name and email address, their name and email address goes into your autoresponder, which is Aweber, okay, which you should already have set up by now. Alright, and if you haven't set that up, then what you need to do is get out of this video and make sure you go back into the Carbon Copy Pro system, get your Aweber set up first before doing this stuff. Otherwise, you're just going to get confused. Okay, so if you've done that, what happens is when people put in their name and email address, they're going to start getting emails from you depending on which autoresponder you want to send them emails from. Okay, and the thing about Aweber is you can create as many lists as you want. Okay, and what I mean by list is a stream of emails. So that means you can create, 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 50 different streams of emails if you want to. Alright, so what you need to do is go to your Aweber page, which you should already be a member of. Okay, this is my Aweber page, and I've got quite a few different lists, but right now you should only have one list. Okay, and the current list you can see on the top left hand side of your screen. Okay, it'll probably say something like CC Pro leads, or Jim CC Pro leads, Bob CC Pro leads, whatever you want to call it is fine. Okay, and what you need to do is you need to take the name of that list. Okay, because if you can see here, you see I've got a lot of different lists, but you should only have one currently. Now you can create another one if you want later on, but just for today, take the name of your list. So let's say the name of your list is Aaron CC Pro Leads. Okay, that's the name of your list. What you need to do is go back to the CC Pro online editor, go back to the source code. Okay, go down to where you can see where it says begin form code. Okay, and it's about 95. That's the number that you should look at. Okay, now if you look along here, okay, I'm just going to do this slowly, you can see it says Aweber scripts, right? That means that your leads basically log into your Aweber account, right? Now if you can see where it says here value, and then it says Aaron CC Pro leads, this is what you need to change. This is basically where you should change this to your Aweber list name. So let's just say your Aweber list name is Jim CC Pro leads. Okay, if it's that, then all you need to do is just put in Jim CC Pro leads. Okay, it's exactly what it says in Aweber. So if this was Jim CC Pro leads, okay, take that name and put it right here where I just fit it in. So It's right after the Aweber scripts. You can see that. It says unit, and then it says value. Okay? Make sure you put that there. Now, after that, if you go down, what you need to do is, you see where it says here value, and it says rise to the top today.com. Alright, this is a website. You need to change this to your website. So let's just say your website is workwithjim.com. Put in workwithjim.com. Okay? Then continue on down the line, and then you see where it says redirect. Redirect means which page do you want to send these people to after they've actually put in their name and email address. Alright, now the page that you need to send all the people to is your thank you page. Alright, not my thank you page. So how do you do that? Well, basically, let me just open another thing here. Just give me 1 second. Alright, I'm gonna go back into the Carbon Copy Pro system. Alright, gonna log back in again, and I'm going to show you what your thank you page is going to look like. Alright, if you want to find out where your websites are, go to marketing, and you go down to my marketing system. Okay, so get into your marketing system, and when you come down here, you can see where it says landing, thank you, application. These are all your pages. Okay, so if you go to thank you, because the thank you page is basically the second page of your Carbon Copy Pro system. Okay, and you have two thank you pages. You have a first and you have a second. Now where you want them to go is your first thank you page. You can see it says their first thank you page. Okay, all you need to do is take this, highlight it, okay, and copy that. So right click, copy. Alright, copy that link, and then go back to your custom editor. Alright, and you see where it says here, it's got my website here. All you need to do is delete that and change it to your website. So Control V. And then what happens is, oops, let's see if I can find that again. Alright, here we go. And then once I've done that, here you go. Okay, you've put in your website. Okay, so it's your thank you page. So it should say something like, let's say your website is workwithjim.com, then it should be /thank you. Pretty simple. Okay, and that's it. And after doing that, you've basically you got to do it twice. Okay, so you see that you've done it there. If you move on, it says again meta redirect on list. Okay, make sure you delete that again. It's got my website, and then just press Control Paste and put in your website. Alright, and that's pretty much it. Make sure you put it in between the two quotations. You can see a quotation here, right? And then at the end, you can also see a quotation here. Alright, make sure you keep it within the quotations. And that's pretty much it. Okay, and then once you've done that, so what's going to happen now is when people put in their name and email address, it's going to send emails directly from your Aweber, from this specific list. Okay, so let's just say this Aweber list has 20 emails. It's going to send them the 20 emails from this specific list called Jim CC Pro Leads, and then after they put their name and email address, it's going to redirect them to your thank you page. Alright, so redirect them to your thank you page, and then you've got to put it in again. Meta redirect on list, again your thank you page, same thing. And then once you're done, make sure you press save, and you're ready to rock. After that, your autoresponder is set up. Now remember, because inside of your web page you have two autoresponders. You have one up here, you have two forms I should say. You have one up here, and you have one on the bottom. Okay, so make sure you do it for both. So if you come back to the form code, all you need to do, okay, this was the first one, the first form code. The second form code is at the bottom of the page, so keep scrolling down until you see another form code. Okay, so it's about 165, that's the number you should look for. Begin form code, and then you got to do the same thing again. Okay, you see Aweber scripts, then you've got to, you see where it says value, right? Make sure you change that again to Jim CC Pro Leads. Okay, that's the name of your Aweber list or whatever it's called, and then change the website to your website, and then change the redirect to your thank you page, and then do it again over here. Okay, once you're done, you can save it, and you're ready to rock. Now what's going to happen is every time somebody puts in their name and email address here, they're going to start to get emails from your Aweber list, and that's very important.